Everybody, welcome back to West of Loathing. Last left off, things we can do. Can I make something? Infernal leather. I know what to do now. A twig snaps in the woods behind you. You catch a moving shadow out of the corner of your eye, but nothing is there. You have the uncanny feeling that you're being followed. Look, I'm on my way somewhere. Can we cut to the chase? A huge skeleton, much taller than any human, with structure and posture somewhere in between a human and a gorilla, smashes out of the undergrowth and charges at you. Good, thanks. Bigfoot skeleton. Big fur boots. You won. That's a little surprise. Is it? I'm pretty damn strong at this point. I think this is the right way. Initialize Roberto containment system. Well, whatever that was, that felt very important. This definitely wasn't here before. The El Roberto crown. And just like that, Roberto is contained. The Dark God will trouble no one anymore. There'll be no more trouble. Dark Gods, yes. I also got the, for messing around, I got the Chrono Key, which I think is what I need. As Bochi carefully navigates the weird rock formations, everything goes silent. Everything except the racing of your pulse, that is, because you've stumbled across a horrifying ungulate. Yeah, it's simply horrifying. That key-shaped Alberto device hums as you approach the floating window and peer through. You see a woman browsing through a book as she strolls along the garden path. There's a booming noise in the distance and she looks up. There's a burst of static and the scene repeats. Grab her arm, pull it through. What the what? Quite a rescue. What the hell just happened? What did you do? Saved your life. Don't mention it. All in a day's work. Where's my house? As best as I can work out, the commander of the nearby army fort got cabin fever and went on a paranoid rampage. You just happened to be in the range of the guns. So that's what Soda was trying to warn me about. I assumed he meant goblins or something. I'm sorry. How am I alive? I just happened to see you through a timer and pulled you out through the explosion before it happened. Don't ask me to explain that. Okay. Also, you're probably a couple years out of date. How long has it been since the cows came home? Since the what now? Ooh, boy, you've got a lot of catching up to do. Well, I can't do it with a pile of rubble. What am I gonna do? Oh, my lovely books. Well, speaking of books, there's a town called Dirtwater. Sounds charming. Plenty of space there, and they could use a library or a bookstore or something. Okay, I suppose it's better than living in a crater. Some of these values look salvageable. Alright, I'll head there directly. I'll see you later then. There's nothing on the but static on the other side of the window now. Told you could save her. I just didn't remember how. But now I do. Off the tread, yada yada, translated for mysticality. Your key-shaped L-Vibro device goes off, goes nuts when you're near this thing. Camp Crystal Dream. Never seen a sign like this before. This strange conveyance is a sign reading "Bitchin" on the back. Inside. In the seat inside you find a gun. You think. You got a newfangled pistol. It's fairly obviously a gun, but it's unlike any gun you've seen before. You don't have to cock it, and there's not even a cylinder. Ow. Ow. Finally something you recognize, though you've never seen a sunk stagecoach before. No survivors, but someone left a really nice hat behind. There are a museum of cowboy hats. This one would be in the highest security. Neat. A strange middleman. What's he holding? It's a ring, or at least a ring-shaped object. You got a glowing ring. This isn't so much a glowing ring as a ring made out of glow. It's almost insubstantial, but the energy it contains is undeniably palpable, so don't try to deny it. You approach the sarcophagus. The top is long since crumbled to dust and is empty. Wait, no, it isn't empty. There's a jawbone on a very small pillow. Inspect it. You bend down for a closer look and hear a faint whisper. Beg your pardon? I'm sorry? You lean in closer. You still can't hear it. Seems kind of rude, but so is leaving without hearing what it has to say. You pick up the bone and hold it to your ear. Oh, come on, speak up. Hold it even closer. Stick it in your ear. Stick your finger in your other ear. Jam your fingers, close your eyes and listen as hard as you can, and... Undying. What? Undying! Okay. You put the jawbone back into the sarcophagus, and in doing so, you notice something under the pillow. You grab it as a reward for your patience. A smiley face button. It's an abstract representation of a smiling face, printed on some flexible yellow substance you can't identify, with a little clip to affix to your shirt. So it goes on your lapel. Nice. Okay, I need to look up the West Pole, because I still don't know what to do here. I'm sorry I keep having to do this, but I don't want, I want to leave as few things undone as possible. Okay, it looks like it wasn't all that difficult to begin with. Something powerful. impregnable tower. Heart of stone. Something mystical. Something suave. Cheeky gesture. Yeah, sit back and admire your handiwork. Handiwork. Nice. Nothing special about it apart from the fact that this pouch is with the other rocks. Just examine it. Pick it up. Oh, if it's way heavier than it looks, you can't budge it at all. Weird. Whisper something to it. Undying? Undying? Hang on. Oh, okay. I don't know how I would have gotten this, but 5 piles? With a rumble of shaking earth, the rock rises out of the ground, revealing itself to be the tip of a stone obelisk. And a hollow in the center of the obelisk contains a small stone ring. When you take it, the obelisk retracts back into the ground. This ancient ring, cut and polished from a single agate, engraved with the petroglyphs for "good job." Wow, crazy. And there are other places, but I don't remember where they are. Anyhow, let's go to Professor Morton's house. Say hi, ask what she's up to, give her a rock. Here's a rock. I did, in fact. Ah, this is a very nice sample of raw hammerhead. Where did you find it? At the West Pole. There's a whole bunch of it up there. It stacks up in all kind of weird formations when you poke at it. Yep, that's what this stuff does. It's quite magnetic. A magical magnet. Alright. Our geologists have fun with our words sometimes. Anything else? Yes, actually, I found an interesting hexadite node in a cave nearby, but I couldn't shift the thing. You've proven yourself the resourceful type. Think you can collect it for me? Sure thing, Dr. Morton. Oh, no need to stand on ceremony. Call me Josie. Sure thing, Josie. To the old cave. What's this? Silly stuff. A weird floating rock. Ow! It's almost certainly the rock Dr. Morton wants. The rock Darton weaves about. You need to take a sample from it, but you're not sure how to best approach it. Overpower it with my mighty muscles. You grab the rock in, well, not a chokehold. Not a Half Nelson. Let's just say you wrestle it to the ground and extract a slice from it. hexagonal slab of rock being separated from a different hexagonal slab of rock. Oh, and both of them are weightless in addition to being hexagonal. That's probably the more important objective now that I think about it. Walking pretty normal for a second there. Like I had the stupid walking knocked out of me. Here you go. Ah, that's a beauty. Set it over by the workbench. She carefully examines the stone through a crystal lens while tapping on it with a little engraved silver hammer. Yep, this is just the stuff I'm looking for. And if my readings on the resonant frequency are correct, I'm sitting right on top of a prime vein of research material. Or rather, the very similar looking boulder outside my house is. Neat. Very neat. Just one little problem, which is that the second-hand drilling rig I brought doesn't come with any actual drill bits. Ah, geez, isn't that always the way? That is pretty much my experience, yep. Can't you buy one somewhere? Oh, I could mail order one, sure, then I have to wait a couple of months for it to arrive. Or I could have an adventurous acquaintance of mine check out an abandoned mine site west of here and see if they can scavenge one for me? Yeah, that sounds like a better plan. Who's your acquaintance? Oh, wait. It's me, isn't it? Yep. Okay, I'm on it. I believe I've seen something like that. Probably here at its abandoned mine. Got the banana. Didn't mean to do that. But the drill might be down here, so let's go for it. West Central Storage, we've been here. Ah! It's a drilling machine like the one at Dr. Morton's house. Grab the drill bit. High-tech drill bit. This is part of an advanced drilling machine designed making holes in especially sophisticated rocks. I can speak. Don't you tell me I can't speak. Cows! I'll deal with your kind eventually. Here you go, Doc. Hey, that's great. A little bit of surface rust, but if my calculations are right, this should do fine for our purposes. Come on, let's go hook it up right now. She excitedly runs out of the house. Wow, she really didn't waste any time. Dr. Morton seems extremely excited to be here. That's crazy fast, Josie. Geez, you got lights set up in here already and everything. Well, while you're out running errands for me, I didn't have much to do except plan this, having to fight and throw pro-morphosite. It's not part of my plan, though. What now? The angry stone fellow over there. Boy, what I wouldn't give to be able to examine one up close. Unfortunately, being mashed into pulp would hurt my chances of getting tenure. I'll see what I can do. A menacing array of stone stands in your way. really curse those hexes. Hooray! These things bristling with the same arcane power as the first one you messed with. Nothing happens. Hit! 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 What? Tunnel is conveniently 80% as tall as you. Need more speed, you say? Well, I do believe Josie gave me something just for the occasion. Boost boots. Still? No, not enough. Alright, we'll just keep looking. Clogged blunderbuss, you say? Okay, nothing there. I saw it, don't worry. Okay, we're good. That was pointless. I'm sorry I wasted you guys' time. I forget what I was wearing before. Wow, that's an incredibly interesting rock. It's an extremely interesting rock. Isn't it incredible? This will definitely get into the history books, or at least get my research paper into an important geology journal. Thanks so much for your help. Ah, 'twas nothing. giving you an assistant credit when I publish, of course. I'd like to give you more material ore, but then I spent most of the money on the drilling rig. Oh, how about this? I don't need this hexagon sample anymore. Maybe you could wear it as a hat? Thanks. This is close enough. That thing looks dangerous. You run into a goblin chef. You can tell they're a chef by their hat and their fork. Well, I guess they're either a chef or they've recently eaten a chef.
Hey, hello, a human, hey.
Hello, a goblin.
Looking for tuna, seeing it?
Tuna? This being the desert. No tuna here for miles.
What you saying?
Tuna is local delicacy. Tuna? You meaning a fish swimming thing? Crazy human, tuna isn't swimming. This is a desert. Where to is to swimming. Yeah, that's my point. A tuna is round, green, and with red knobs. Pooky spines having. Oh, some kind of cactus, like a prickly pear or something?
Yes, duh.
I'll show you a tuna. Give me that fork or I'll tuna you.
Ow, what that even meaning?
Grah! This fork is made for shoveling tuna, but it's okay to just hit stuff with if you don't have a lot of tuna to move. Cool. I feel kind of bad about that, actually. I'm looking for a thing. Well, maybe I need to corrupt myself first. You spot a makeshift signpost stuck in the ground a few yards away from the road. You stop to check it out. It says free meat, and indeed there's a small pile of meat lying in front of it. You're so distracted from rolling your eyes at this obvious trap that you almost miss the goblin sneaking up on you. He's wearing an old buffalo skull as a helmet, which you have to admit looks really metal. Gotta hand it to you, you nearly got me. Good job. Ah, foolish human is falling into my clever trap. Now you are giving me valuables or by beating you up. That's the first time I've been mugged by a goblin. You guys are usually more or less peaceable. I am smart like human. Why making things myself when robbing easier? Smart like human is a very accurate description of that idea, yes. Giving me stuff or hitting you. Calming down. You coming to some kind of agreement? Agreeing with either taking stuff or hitting. Hitting me? Foolish goblin, I'm twice as tall and 6 times mere being. Ah, cripes. I'm sorry. My finger slipped. Off to one side of the road, a skeleton is sitting in the shade of a rocky bridge. Looks like some poor traveler must have succumbed to heat. As you move closer, it appears the skeleton is holding a book. As you get close enough, you see it's a copy of the Longfellow translation of Dante's Divine Comedy. You notice the skeleton is, in fact, reading it, turning pages and making little notes in the margins with a pencil. Excuse me, you're in my light. Ah, talking skeleton. Sorry, you took me by surprise. What you reading there? Divine Comedy? It's about heaven and hell and so on, right? Mm-hmm. Is it accurate? I'm making corrections. You know, most skeletons I mean just sort of hiss and attack me. Because you won't leave them alone while they're reading. I assumed it's more because of being rabid, mindless automatons. I find out how rabid I can be if you don't stop bugging me. I'll leave. Anyway, we'll call it a video here. I am the Blues 32. This is West of Loathing. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.